Hi there, Casey Anna here, your intuitive business coach, helping you turn your passion into successful and thriving business. Now, in today's Daily Insights, I would like to talk to you about something very, very powerful, which is your words. The words that you speak are very, very powerful, and they can help you either create the very thing that you want, or it can also help you keep the things that you actually want far out of your reach. Now, what do I mean with that? So the words that you speak, the words that you think in your mind, they hold a lot of power. Now, every single word that you speak, that you think, it could be empowering things or also delimiting things that you say and think. They all hold a specific vibration. Now, if you say a lot of limiting words, guess what you're going to attract? You're going to keep attracting a lot of the things that you don't want. But if your words, the things that you say, the things that you think are more empowering and positive, talking about the things that you really, really, really do want, you will attract the things that you want. Now, here I give you a quick story. The other day, I actually spoke with a lovely gentleman. And he was telling me about how much he was struggling with his business. I mean, he had a bunch of different businesses, but none of the businesses were really making him a whole lot of money. So he was working a whole lot, but he wasn't making a whole lot of money. And he was really, really frustrated about that. So we had a conversation. And, you know, one thing that really stood out from what he was saying, which is really a good fit for this topic today, is that he said that he has so many wealthy and successful friends that he always hangs out with, like he's always around them. And usually you say, you know, whoever you surround yourself with, that's who you will become, right? But he had limiting beliefs about that. He felt that he's not one of them because he doesn't have what they have. He doesn't make anywhere near as much as they make in their business. Now, what stood out for me is that very statement of, I'm not one of them. By him thinking that, feeling that, he's actually energizing that very sentence. And if you've ever heard Tony Robbins say, where focus goes, energy flows. So he's energizing that one statement, I'm not one of them. So of course that's going to show up in his life. So he is literally creating his reality through his words. And your words too, they create your reality. Now, in order to change your reality, you got to change your words. Now, do you catch yourself saying things like, I can't make a whole lot of money. People don't really want to work with me. I keep attracting people who don't want to pay for my services. I'm not successful yet. No one knows who I am. No one cares about what I say. I'm a nobody. I don't know how to find clients. I don't know how to be out there. I'm afraid to be out there. I don't know if I'm good enough yet. I can't charge for what I do. I can't charge more than what I already charge because I love what I do. Or I don't feel comfortable being on video, for example. Or I'm not a writer, you know, and things like that. You know, think about the things that you keep saying to yourself or about yourself, or the things that you think, you know, that's very, very important. Like all these statements, you know, some of the statements that I just mentioned and whatever you're thinking, they all create your reality. And even though you may not realize it, these statements create exactly what you're saying. If you say that you don't make a whole lot of money with your business, that's what you're creating. Or if you're saying that I don't have a lot of clients or I have a hard time getting clients, that's also what you're creating. What you want to do is you want to watch what you say. And when you catch yourself going down the rabbit hole and saying, I don't have enough clients, no one wants to work with me, yada, 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 you want to stop yourself. And you really want to stop yourself. You want to catch yourself. You want to stop yourself right there before you even finish that sentence. Like, nope, stop right there. And then instead, you want to say an empowering phrase instead. For example, all the money that I want is already out there. It just hasn't found me yet. You see how the difference? Instead of saying, I don't have no money, I don't make no money with my business. Yes, you might not, that might be the truth right now. But why not say it differently? All the money that I want is already out there. It just hasn't found its way to me yet. So much more powerful. Or the clients that I meant to work with, they're already there. They're on their way. or making money is easy. That one right there, making money is easy. If you can change that around and just keep using that phrase, it's going to change so much around about your financial freedom, about your financial abundance, because oftentimes we have the limiting beliefs about making money is hard. So if you can just shift that around, making money is easy, you're going to create that reality. So making money will be easy, you know? Now, you really create your reality with every word that you say, every word that you think. If you don't like your reality the way it is right now, really pay attention to the things that you say, the things that you think, and really catch yourself, stop yourself, and change the words around. Use those empowering phrases that represent the very thing that you do want, not what you don't want. You don't want to recreate more of that what you don't want. You want to create the things that you want, and you create that by changing your words around to create your new reality. And let me tell you, it takes practice, but it will get easier. I mean, that was like the most challenging part that I had to really overcome, that I had to really adjust to. My coach always told me, you need to change your beliefs. You need to change your words. You can't talk like that. And I'm like, okay, but I had a really hard time realizing whenever I was going down the rabbit hole. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but we're so much on autopilot. We often don't realize all the crap that we say or all the things that we think all day long, right? And, you know, Wayne Dyer, he's like my most favorite author, right? So, you know, I've been listening to his audio tapes, like I've downloaded a bunch of Audible audiobooks. And, you know, one thing that keeps coming up is that we become what we think all day long. And it is so very true. Now, like I said, your words are so very powerful. If you don't like your reality right now, change things around. Focus on what you want, and then speak the words that really reflect the very thing that you do want. Let go of the stuff that you don't want. And like I said, change words around. Just using a phrase that, you know, the money's out there, it just hasn't found me yet, is so much more powerful than I don't make no money. I don't make no money in my business. I don't have enough money. You know, you have the power to create the life that you want, to create the possibilities in your life. You have the power, but it all starts within. You got to figure out, you know, you got to uncover what are you saying, and then make the conscious decision to change things around. But you know, just, I want to leave you with this, like, your words are very, very powerful. So if you don't like your reality, change your words around. You know, it takes practice, but the more you can practice, eventually it will get so much easier, and then you will create the very things that you want instead of all the things you don't want, right? Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If it was, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. You know, how do you feel about, you know, the words are very powerful. You know, hit the like button, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it if you would like. And I'm super, super grateful that you're here, that you're tuning in again. And I'll see you next time in the Daily Insights. I hope you have an amazingly abundant and successful day.